Populations that are considered vulnerable include the economically disadvantaged, racial and ethnic minorities, the uninsured, low income, homeless, and elderly. Students living in poverty and low-income families often do not have the same access to education in the same way as other students. Many students do not have a confidential, private space to learn remotely. Poverty reduces a child's readiness for school because it leads to poor physical health and motor skills, diminishes a child's ability to concentrate and remember information, and reduces attentiveness, curiosity, and motivation. Many students are experiencing difficulties with internet access, whether it be unstable internet connection or no internet at all. Students with severe health conditions or mental illnesses that lead to hospitalizations can cause delays in student progress in being in the classroom and catching up on assignments. The way students see the world and process new information is due to their culture and upbringing. The cultural difference theory is based on the idea that students who are raised in different cultural settings may approach education and learning in different ways. Cultural norms can affect a child's willingness to reach out for help in a class or their adaptability in the remote setting. COVID-19 has had a huge impact on student achievement due to the unpredictability of the illness. For example, if a student tests positive for COVID-19, this can delay them in class and put them behind. Glenbard East is one of 2 high schools in the district that receives Title I funding in a school-wide format. Title I provides federal funds to schools with high percentages of low-income students. These funds pay for extra educational services to help at-risk students achieve and succeed, regardless of any disadvantages, through no fault of their own. Again, Glenbard East has 41.1% of low-income students in the school. District 87 revenue sources include local, state, and federal funding. The district's financial capacity to meet expectations was at 94% in 2019. Glenbard received $160 million in revenue. The PPS team at Glenbard East provide a variety of services depending on the role. Social workers provide individual and group counseling, psychologists conduct necessary testing for students with disabilities and their IEPs, the school nurse assists with health concerns, counselors help students with career and college planning as well as their class schedule, and deans oversee student attendance and discipline. No matter the role, the PPS team at Glenbard East believe that all students, despite their social, emotional, socioeconomic, or academic challenges, should have the opportunity to achieve academic success. According to Glenbard's advanced survey staff results from early 2020, the lowest scoring item was, "Our school ensures all staff members are trained in the evaluation, interpretation, and use of data." Glenbard could use professional development opportunities to offer additional training in this area to ensure staff feels confident in understanding and using data to their advantage. One of the most relevant ways right now that Glenbard involves the community in their school is through their pandemic preparedness, management, and recovery policy. There is currently a pandemic planning team being established for the district, which includes school officials as well as community members and parents. While completing this assignment, I looked into a lot of data regarding my internship site demographics, school composition, and survey results. I gained a better understanding of Glenbard East's climate and what they do for students of vulnerable populations. Having a chance to do research on equity and what it looks like for my school was very eye-opening. I was aware of the struggles that students of poverty face. However, I did not realize the effect that it has in school, which can last through their entire education. I would like to continue the conversation of equity and keep analyzing my placement to ensure that we are offering equitable services to all students. It's so important when in the role of a school social worker to remain student-centered. We must remember that sometimes we are our students' only voice, so we need to be there to advocate for and support them. Also, helping students understand what racial injustices are and how they are affected will also remain a priority in my career. It's very important to develop a self-awareness of these topics to assist in decreasing your own personal biases and stereotypes of others. Allowing students to ask questions and openly discuss important issues in a confidential manner will help with building rapport. This is important because then it can then lead you into deeper conversations that might be uncomfortable to have with your students.